starting another pizza peel. These are 3 chunks of cherry. I don't know how thick they're, about 3, maybe 3/4 inch thick, something like that. I don't know, close to 2 inches. But anyway, maybe 1.5. I don't know how thick it is. But anyway, the pizza peel should have a 24-inch handle and an 18-inch by 18-inch, I guess, spade part. The flat part that goes under the pizza. So I skipped all the boring stuff like the table saw and the joiner and the gluing up of this because everybody's seen that a million times. So here we go. Gonna start this. It's somebody on Etsy ordered this. It's all cut out. Handle looks a little wide, but I can sand that down and fix that. And notice how I made sure to avoid that knot. Cut around that. That was good. This little knot probably will go away when it gets shaved down because it's going to get shaved on this side of the board. All right, on this side of the pizza peel, I should say. I love this tape, this double-sided, it's actually made for woodworking. It's great, double-sided, it doesn't leave any residue, but it sticks really strong. I did get this roller. I forgot what this roller is actually for, but it worked great for plastering this stuff down before you peel off the protective paper there. And I'm gonna do that and then flip this over and stick it to this board. All right. Be back in a minute. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did sand this whole side from the tip all the way to this tip, sanded it to 120, so it's nice and smooth. Mainly because this is not the side that's getting shaved off, so it's going to get sanded smooth later anyway, and the other side will be, it's going to get shaved down, so it's going to be sanded again anyway. Plus, being nice and smooth, this tape adheres much better to this smooth surface than to like a rough surface straight from the belt, the drum sander. The drum sander is 60 grit, and so this other side, I'll flip it over quick. This other side you can see is much rougher. You can see the lines from the drum sander, and this tape would not stick to that very well. All right, that's all. Next step is to mount this, and then I start tapering, start shaving down to create the taper. Okay, I have this mounted on this board, and I have it tipped up just a little bit like that, and it's screwed down on that end with 2 screws, should be held on nicely. And I switch to this beautiful looking surface bit that almost took out a finger on me once when I made a stupid mistake. But yeah, I won't do that again, that's for sure. But okay, so what I'm gonna do now, since this is tipped, I'm gonna shave it little by little until I get it down to like maybe between 1/4 and 1/8, something like that, thin on this end, and then it'll shave a little bit off the other end, but not a whole lot. And I'll do that, and I'll try to film some of it as I'm doing it, because it's extremely messy. So I have to put on I have to put this dust boot back on, so it, you know, gets some of the dust at least, because it's going to be really messy. The taper is done. Next I just got to sand and round up the edges, and I'm going to check the width of that handle, make sure it's not too wide. See how it feels when it's sanded and rounded and stuff. If it's too wide, I can always make it thinner on the spindle sander or something like that. But yeah, so far so good. Pizza peel coming up. Okay, here it is, all sanded. All the edges are nice and rounded off. It filled in that knot. And yeah, she's ready for tongue oil, and then after that, the laser engraving. And then she's done. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the tongue oil next. You see what it looks like now, and you'll see what it looks like after. It's silly. I'm just wiping on oil with a paper towel. It's not gonna be very exciting, so I won't film that part. Goodbye. See you in a second. Yeah, this is the stuff I use. Pure tongue oil. And here's what it looks like with the tongue oil. It's still a little wet, but it stays this color even after it dries. And that is the color that this thing will be forever, I guess. All right, there you go. Next, I gotta hang it up to dry. Let it dry overnight. All right, take care, folks. See you in a second. All right, I just wanted to say one thing about tongue oil. I think tongue oil is one of these oils that if you leave oily rags around in the right conditions, they can self-combust. It's I think linseed oil. I'm not quite sure if tongue oil does it, but I just do this just in case, because I'm pretty sure linseed oil is one of the ones that if you leave rags laying around, they can actually self-combust if you let air get to them. So what I do is I save containers like this, like from snacks and stuff like that. It's a snack jar. I just put them in something like this, and as long as it's got a threaded lid or something that's somewhat airtight, it'll stop them from self-combusting. All right, just a little, I guess a little PSA there. Take care. Alright, it's all done. At least this part. I have to put my logo on here, and that's about it. She's done. Look at that. Alright. I love it. Looks great. Awesome. There's my logo there. Hard to see. Bright laser. The laser's so bright that the camera like darkens everything else because the lasers are so bright. Let's see if I can brighten this up. Cool. Yeah, let's see when it's done. It's almost done. Getting there. Almost done. And done. There. On there now. That's it. Now she's done. I'm just gonna pack it up and ship her out.
But I can't take my eyes off you. That's not why. I find you very attractive.